What's that? 4 days to go, my friends. 4 days to go. 5th of May, patch 1.07 is going to drop from Naughty Dog for The Last of Us. It's the 1st of May right now, of course. That's why there's 4 days left. Ha 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 ha. Yes, you're very much welcome for me to record the entire live stream on Twitch and actually upload it to my YouTube channel. You're even more welcome that I'm not fucking monetizing the shit out of it, but just giving it to everyone just for the community. Because just, I'm like that. I'm a social worker guy. Just for the community and shit. So anyways, but yeah, most of you have been asking me about my thoughts on the patch 1.07. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts. Am I looking forward to it? Let's just actually get into that much right now. Am I looking forward to the 1.07 patch? I am very much looking forward to the 1.07 patch, simply because right now the game is boring and stale as fuck. The game is pretty much amazingly made. There's absolutely no doubt about it, but it's been stale and nothing has changed from what it was for, let's say, like 4 months ago or 6 months ago or whatever it is. They just got the interrogation mode in once, and I don't even remember how long back that was. But nothing has changed ever since. And I have tried out, along with everyone else, we've tried out every single freaking combination of every gun and every purchasable weapon, every booster, every single thing has been done. We've had tons and tons of private matches. I think private matches keeps things quite a lot more interesting for us. I can't even imagine how the other players who do not play private matches or do not play competitive games, I don't even know how they're still stuck to this game, or even if they're still going to be motivated enough to play this. So yeah, am I really looking forward to it? I am really looking forward to it, simply because it's not actually going to be like The Last of Us DLC. It's actually going to be like a completely different game, and that is something that I'm looking forward to. I do want a completely different game from what The Last of Us is right now, because I've had more than enough of my share of The Last of Us. That's what I feel. So yes, the entire game is going to change. Everything is going to change. It's not going to be cohort whoring after this, at least not in public games. Maybe in private games it makes sense, but not in public games. People are going to be using shit like agility, awareness, all kinds of different shit, and I'm looking forward to everything. So let's get into this. My idea right now is actually that I'm going to watch the entire fucking video, the entire 1 hour and 7 minutes of a live stream on Twitch, just so that I can go through every single thing that you guys want to know about, or at least want to know my thoughts about, and stuff that I can actually predict on what's going to happen and what's not going to happen, just like I predicted the M9 or the AK-47 parallel coming in, which is the full auto rifle. We just saw that. I believe there were a couple of other predictions which I don't even remember. I think it was about Fleetfoot, and there's maybe a form of Fleetfoot in the game right now. There were a couple of things that I did predict, and they did come out to be true. But let's just see what happens and what I kind of predict what's going to happen after this right now. So yeah, you guys owe me fucking big time, man. You have to fucking like the video and share this video, because I'm putting in a fucking hour and more than that in order to edit this game and this video. So let's go. I'm really looking forward to having the new loadout slots, like the custom loadout 6. That's excellent in my opinion. We definitely did need more loadouts, and I'm really glad that they actually put that shit in. Are my thoughts on the Enforcer? Honestly, I was actually looking forward to it the first time that I saw it, but then when I saw the damage of the gun, I'm not really looking forward to it anymore, or it doesn't seem to make any more sense to me, at least anymore, because the Enforcer seems to be exactly the same as a 9mm. It doesn't seem to have anything different from it. There's one shot less that is required in order to take a person down, so the 9mm requires 5, and the Enforcer seems to require 4, but that's nothing when you compare that it actually takes up 1 loadout point from your entire loadout slot. If you want to silence one, it actually takes out 3 loadout points, and the headshot damages are exactly the same for both of them, for both the 9mm and the Enforcer. And more often than not, if you're playing with the 9mm, you have to, if you have to use it skillfully enough, or you have to be good at it, you're going to be getting at least 1 headshot in. If you get 1 headshot in, I think the Enforcer and the 9mm have the exact same damage, so it doesn't seem to make any sense to me. Besides the sound, of course, I did like the sound of the Enforcer. It's a little bit different. It's almost a revolver / magnum-ish, magnum type, something like that, something different, and I did enjoy the sound of the Enforcer. But besides that, nothing much. The double barrel shotgun, I was really looking forward to it. I still am, but not as much, because of a little bit of a confusion. It's 1 loadout point, that makes sense. It's the exact same loadout point cost as that of a shorty. So I think what this is actually the alternate to a shorty gun as opposed to the alternate to a shotgun. I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. The pistol shorty, this is basically a long gun shorty, and that's basically what it is. That's why it's only one loadout point, and that's exactly why it is two loadout. I'm sorry, it is 2 shots per kill and stuff like that. What I don't get, however, is because this is in the purchasable slot, that means you have to buy the ammo for this gun. That makes it a little bit more expensive than the shorty, or it makes it a little bit more inconvenient, I guess, in comparison to the shorty, because if you kill with the shorty, you get the shorty ammo, but you don't get the same for the double barrel shotgun. I think the one way that they could actually fix that would be if a headshot with a double barrel shotgun would be able to down you. That's the only one way, in my opinion, that they could make the double barrel shotgun actually worth it. Besides that, if they don't, then again, I'm not really looking forward to the double barrel shotgun. It doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't seem to add anything to the game. Scavenger, I really hope that it gives you a fucking shit ton of ammo. I am looking forward to it because it's like a parallel to Daredevil. I did use Daredevil a lot in Uncharted 3. If you wanted to go on long kill streaks and long ass kill streaks, you definitely needed Daredevil level 3. Daredevil in Uncharted actually gave you more ammo. It gave you like half the entire gun's ammo, which is something like maybe 60 bullets or something. If the entire gun was like 120 bullets, the GMAL was 120 bullets. And it even gave you, if you kill someone with like the pistol, it would actually give you a long gun ammo as well if you switched over to the long gun and then taunted over someone. And it even gave you grenades. So in my opinion, yeah, the Daredevil was a fantastic booster back in Uncharted 3, and I hope Scavenger gives you more than enough ammo in this game. Maybe like 5 clips for the semi-auto per kill or something. I think that would make sense. That I would actually, prefer taking Scavenger instead of anything else and wasting my points on buying ammo. So let's see how that works out. I don't remember what Fortitude 3 actually did. Oh yeah, Fortitude. In my opinion, one of the most useless boosters. Why do you even give a damn about how long you can live? I mean, fine, if I take an extra shot and if I can live for a couple of extra seconds, doesn't really make a difference. If somebody actually wanted to stick me on the other side of the map, I'm still gonna die. So yeah, I wouldn't be wasting my points on the Fortitude. Awareness seems to be okay. It seems to be like a good new idea and a good addition, but it doesn't really seem to add too much to the game. If you have good situational awareness and if you're just looking on the screen properly, you should be able to see people anyway besides their name tags flashing up or popping up on screen. Let's see what else. The other games, the other guns. The Spectre. The Spectre is the purchase weapon, which I don't think that it's a silenced full auto rifle. Like, it's not the silenced version of the, or am I wrong about this? I think it might be. I think the Spectre might be the silenced version of the assault rifle. I'm a little bit confused. I'll have to look into the video forward and I can tell you. But what they're saying is that the Spectre has more recoil than the assault rifle, and of course it is purchasable, and it is silenced, and it has an insane rate of fire. So I don't really know how they're going to be balancing that out, but I don't know. The Spectre is definitely a gun that I'm going to be using a lot. It does seem to be one of the more powerful guns in the game. So yeah, I am looking forward to the Spectre. And we get into the most OP weapon or purchase weapon and the most OP booster of this patch. That is Bomb Expert and the Potato Launcher, the grenade launcher. Most definitely enjoying this and most definitely going to be looking forward to it, simply because this is not really going to be well implemented into the game. I guess that's the best way to say it. It is a good idea. Bomb Expert is a horrible idea. That's bullshit. But the launcher is a good idea. But I don't know. I don't think that it's going to be implemented really well in this game. And Bomb Expert, I'm pretty sure everyone saw as one of the Naughty Dog designers. He went head up, face to face, 1v1 against someone, and the other guy is trying to shoot at him, or maybe he was shooting at someone else because they were actually letting them play. The Twitch stream, they didn't want to kill you or the viewers basically. They were trying to let you play, and they're giving you gifts and healing you and everything. But the point is, when he went 1v1 against this guy, the other guy has a gun. He's trying to shoot. He's obviously missing on target and everything. This guy throws a fucking smoke bomb at his fucking feet, at their feet. We run right in front of each other. He throws a smoke bomb right in front of him. It's not a stealth kill by any stretch of the imagination. and this guy doesn't get smoked. The guy himself doesn't get smoked, but the other guy gets smoked, and you get a free shiv kill. Now, when I was looking at that and watching that on the live stream, and then I watched that again on YouTube and stuff, I was like, are you kidding me? You just use this right in front of yourself. Can you not see how broken and how damaged that is? It's going to be so incredibly overpowered, and there's going to be no way to actually combat that. It's going to be too much fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to be playing, me and my friends are definitely going to be playing Bomb Expert, we're going to be playing Explosion Expert, we're going to be playing Launcher, and everyone has already seen us spawn trap the crap out of everyone in Checkpoint and in pretty much every single map that there exists. Now just imagine, 2 guys on one side of the map, 2 guys on the other spawn of the map, both of us having, every single one of us having a Launcher, and all of us having Explosion Expert and Bomb Expert with the Grenade Launcher. It's going to be fucking mayhem. It's going to be freaking epic. You will never have seen rage quits like the ones that are going to happen after 1.07. I think I'm going to really enjoy it, because if they can't see that the game is broken right now with the implementation of all of these things as of right now, I guess you just have to serve it up to them on a platter and stuff, and just just put it in their face, something like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the grenade launcher. The full auto rifle, the parallel to the M9 or the AK in this gun in this game in The Last of Us. Am I looking forward to it? Actually, I am, because it's a bit of a different gun. It's something different. It offers you something different compared to anything else. This way you can actually fleet foot, or actually think about fleet footing a lot more accurately, and just let the R1 button hold on the gun itself. So yeah. Full auto rifle, they showed us only level 1. Oh, sorry, they actually showed us only level 0. They didn't even upgrade it to level 1 or level 2. Didn't really make any sense. If they wanted to show us how it actually worked, I wish they did upgrade it to at least level 1, if not to level 2. These guys were so bad playing the game. I don't think that they would have enough points to actually upgrade to level 2. So yeah, I don't blame them for that. But the idea for the full auto rifle that me and my friends were discussing on the phone and on WhatsApp and everything was, basically we're all just going to start off with the semi-auto, cash in on 1200 parts and 1200 points, and then switch over to a full auto rifle loadout, and then just upgrade it and then start playing like that. So that's what we're going to do, and I think we're going to enjoy doing it. And what do I think about the full auto rifle? It's basically nothing but a slower version of the burst rifle. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me, because the burst rifle, in one single burst you get 5 shots off. Everyone's been a victim of this thing. If somebody actually starts off from somewhere like the chest or the neck, in one single burst they can straight off execute you. They won't even down you in one burst. People can actually straight off execute you. So in my opinion, it actually doesn't make any sense. The full auto rifle does not seem to be any stronger, or even a parallel to the burst rifle itself, in my opinion. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the full auto rifle. The machete, there's going to be a buff to the machete, or the melee weapon, the machete, as opposed to that of the a nerf to the one-edge stick. The nerf to the one-edge stick is now that it actually has 3 animation blocks, 3 stops for the animation. So you can be stopped 1 of 3 times while you're trying to get into the one-edge stick animation. And the best part is the machete can actually block or stop that animation once. So yeah, the machete is going to be a little, I honestly don't know if it's going to be overpowered or not overpowered or whatever it is. I've never been convinced enough to use the machete, and I don't think I will be even after this. Which actually reminds me, I really should make a machete loadout and get some machete gameplay on my channel, because I just never have done that. So, but yeah, the stick is going to be really interesting. I'm actually very much in favor of the one-edge stick having another nerf, and I really don't know what to feel about the machete though. Yeah. The gunslinger booster, it just gives you more ammo for the pistol, I guess, on the spawn. And to be extremely honest, I think it takes like 5 loadout points at gunslinger level 3. The entire point of a sidearm only game, or a sidearm only loadout, is that you save loadout points, or you save at least 2 loadout points, if not 4 or more than that, by not taking a long arm. So if you're actually going to be using your sidearm, and then you have to spend loadout points on gunslinger, it completely destroys and defeats the purpose. And this is something that a couple of people mentioned in the comment section of the YouTube video, and I completely agree with you. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Gunslinger doesn't make any sense to me, so I don't know why. I don't know how they're going to use it, to be honest. Alright guys, thoughts on Sharp Ears level 3. If you're using Sharp Ears, you're doing it wrong. It's just plain and simple. If you're using Sharp Ears, you're doing it wrong, because the idea is your listen mode meter, or whatever it is, whatever you might want to call it, it should never ever actually go down to 0.0, or completely, you should never actually run out of it. If you're using sharp ears, you're doing it wrong. If you want to actually play the game a lot more efficiently, I guess, a lot more smarter, just check out some of the games that I have and just see how I use listen mode. The point is, you should be able to just tap it just enough so that you get down by 1/5 of the bar. Just see if there's anybody close to you, even if there is a person on the other side of the map. Doesn't really help you to find out where the person is on the other side of the map, because by the time you get there, the person might be again on the opposite side of the map, or he might already have met you halfway or have gone, you know, in a completely different direction. So in my opinion, sharp ears is just not useful. I don't really know why they actually buffed it up to level 3. I've never seen anyone use sharp ears, even if they're going chord only or something. I've never used sharp ears, even if I am going chord only, or what am I saying, shiv only. So I don't get the point. In my opinion, yeah, not useful at all. The hunting rifle has been buffed. Now, thoughts on that? Idea, it's pretty good. Am I looking forward to it? And do I agree? Sorry, am I happy about it? I most definitely am. Are you kidding me? Level 2 upgrade at 900 points. Oh my god, that's fantastic, dude. Level 2 upgrade of the hunting rifle. Definitely. But why did they do it? I honestly do not know why. Because nobody was actually complaining about the hunting rifle being OP yet. And it most definitely is going to turn out to be so afterwards, because people who are good snipers are really good snipers, and they played really well even without the buff. So I don't really know why they did it, but they did. And I'm kind of sad about the fact that they haven't done it to every single gun. Honestly, I did think that the upgrades for the 300 and 600 is or was for every single gun, and I would prefer it to be for every single gun, simply because nobody actually upgrades their guns to level 2. You can never do it in a deathmatch. If you just have like 25 kills or 24 kills in a game, there's no way that you can actually get up to 1200 parts for the level 2 semi-auto and 800 parts for the level 2 revolver, and have enough to buy armor and have enough to buy enough ammo. So it doesn't make sense to me in such a short game that you actually have such high levels for level 2 upgrades. I mean, I would really have preferred if they had 300 and 600 for every single gun, for every single map, and every single weapon. So, yeah, I don't know if it's only for the hunting rifle or not. It's just not clear, but I would be a little bit disappointed if it wasn't for every single other gun. Yeah. Thoughts on the burst rifle? Well, now the semi-auto is most definitely not going to be the gun of choice for every single one, because there are going to be people who are going to be rocking the burst rifle all the time, simply because burst rifle ammo was already really cheap. The burst rifle now actually has increased damage against armor. Burst rifle is the only gun in the game that can actually straight execute someone if actually used properly. It's the only gun in the game. The only gun that you can get as a primary weapon, I mean, not as a purchase weapon, that's the military rifle, the headshot. But it's the only gun in the game that you can actually spawn with that can actually straight execute someone. It's also going to be upgraded to level 2 at only 900 parts and 900 points. I do not know why they buffed it up so hard and really increased it to such a high level of damage and stuff. But let's see how that plays out in the game. But yeah, we are definitely going to be seeing a lot more burst rifle players in this game. About the bomb expert and the smoke bomb shaving thing, the new mechanic, or the mechanic of the vaulting the smoke bomb that has been quote unquote fixed. There are a lot of people that still think that that's actually a good idea, and that the smoke vault was actually a glitch or a bug, and it should have been fixed, and it should never have been like that. Now everybody, of course, has a lot of thoughts on the same, and most of us have similar thoughts on the same. There are very few of us that actually think that it was actually a glitch and they should have patched it. But in any case, there are actually a few of my friends that actually believe that the smoke wall thing being fixed is a good idea. So I'm not really going to take any names or even say anything bad, or well, I do disagree, but I'm not going to disagree wholeheartedly. I mean, how do I put it? I'm not going to disagree and make a big deal about it. I guess when they see it happening, when they see what the patch does, I think they're going to learn for themselves what should and or should not have been in the game. And some of us just see or can predict things a little bit easier than others. And some of us, and or at least most of us, can actually predict the smoke bomb vault glitch thing being fixed as a really bad idea. Just like the nerfing of the shiv was a really bad idea in the game. So let's see how that happens. So my final thoughts on the DLC. My thoughts on the DLC are, or at least on the guns and stuff, not on the map packs, but on the guns and everything, are this. My opinion is that Naughty Dog really did not actually have guns or anything planned in mind. What I really feel is that the entire aspect of introducing new guns and or anything else is that all of these guns are just a little bit better than any other gun in the game. For example, the Spectre is just a little bit better than the assault rifle. The Enforcer is a little bit better than the 9mm. The pump handled shotgun or whatever it is a little bit probably better than the shorty, probably. I don't know if it is or it isn't, and stuff like that. And the point being that I feel that Naughty Dog is just trying to coax or force people who do not already have the DLC and or the season pass in order to they're trying to force them in order to buy the season pass or the DLC so that they can actually have access to all of these weapons with every single loadout that they have. Otherwise, they're just going to feel left out and they're going to feel like they're at a disadvantage. And yeah, that's basically what I feel. They're trying to mint as much as they can from the DLC of The Last of Us. Those are my thoughts on why they even released the guns. Because to be honest, they don't really have anything. They're nothing spectacular. They don't have anything revolutionary in terms of the guns ideas. But that's what I feel what they're trying to do. I am looking forward to the new maps, as I did mention before, especially the capital, the brightest building or the brightest map in the game, in my opinion. And what are your thoughts on the different guns? What do you think? Is there something that I haven't predicted going wrong or anything, or stuff that maybe I've skipped over, other people have skipped over in their playthroughs or reviews of the patch 1.07? What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, I'll see you guys